5 characteristics of old souls. Besides having the previously mentioned traits, an old soul also has the following characteristics: a high level of maturity. Even as kids, it's obvious that they don't fit into the world of children. They're bored with the usual games for their age and want more complex books because fairy tales are too basic. They have the attitudes of an older person. They can draw conclusions even beyond their parents. They can do all of this due to a higher degree of reasoning than what's considered normal. They prefer to be alone and enjoy anything to do with introspection. Old souls don't need to have company, because their inner world is enough. They tend to use their free time to meditate, dig further into their feelings, and read about deep topics. They are very quiet and introverted. Many call them shy, but they're actually just absorbed with their inner self. They appreciate the simple things. Old souls have a very strong spirituality. They are moved only by things they are passionate about. They choose to work on things that make them happy and let them fulfill themselves. They try their hardest to master something. But when they do, instead of continuing with it, they move on to another activity. Why? Because they find more pleasure in the journey than in the finish line. They have a very highly developed instinct. Not just that, but they allow it to guide them. It's usually never wrong. This kind of person pays attention to every detail and has the ability to form complete pictures in their minds. When everyone around them sees a forest full of trees, they see every plant and animal species, the sky, ground, wind, and more. Nothing goes unnoticed by these old souls. They can analyze every person and situation to a detailed extent, without fail. They are very sensitive. They have a great sense of empathy, and can put themselves in others' shoes, understand and help them. This is due to the fact that they understand, better than anyone, what is going on. They see beyond their successes. They know how others think. They have the ability to forgive, let go of their mistakes and give advice without passing judgment. To conclude, we should note a few potential disadvantages of having an old soul. They don't fit in with others their age. They tend to relate to older people or elders. They feel disconnected from the world. They don't share their loved ones' views and interests. They tend to become depressed or have self-esteem issues. They are their own worst critic. Do you know any old souls, or do you consider yourself one? The contents of Exploring Your Mind are for informational and educational purposes only. They don't replace the diagnosis, advice, or treatment of a professional. In the case of any doubt, it's best to consult a trusted specialist.